Nimrud, also known as Kalhu or Kalah, is one of the most significant archaeological sites from the ancient Assyrian Empire. It is located near the modern city of Mosul in northern Iraq. The site flourished during the Neo-Assyrian period, 9th–7th centuries BCE, and offers a wealth of insight into Assyrian art, culture, and power. Key historical context. 1. Foundation. The city of Kalhu was originally established around the 13th century BCE during the Middle Assyrian period. 1. However, it gained prominence in the 9th century BCE when King Ashur-Nasirpal II, 883–859 BCE, made it the capital of the Neo-Assyrian Empire. 2. Capital city. Under Ashur-Nasirpal II and his successors, Nimrud became a political, military, and cultural hub. 2. It remained one of the key cities of the empire until the Assyrians moved their capital to Dur-Sharrukin, Khorsabad, and later to Nineveh. Architectural and cultural highlights. 1. Ashur-Nasirpal II's Palace. Known as the Northwest Palace, it was one of the grandest royal palaces of its time, adorned with detailed bas-reliefs that depicted the king's military victories, religious rituals, and hunting scenes. The palace contained over 200 rooms and served as both a residence and an administrative center. 2. Ziggurat and temples. A large ziggurat dedicated to the god Ninurta, the Assyrian deity of war and hunting, dominated the city's skyline. Temples dedicated to other gods, such as Nabu, god of wisdom and writing, were also prominent. 3. Fortifications and layout. Nimrud was surrounded by a massive wall with gates that provided defense and controlled access to the city. The city was divided into distinct areas for residential, administrative, and religious purposes. 4. Ivory treasures. The site yielded an extraordinary collection of carved ivory artifacts, known as the Nimrud ivories. These luxury items, often inlaid with precious stones, reflected both Assyrian craftsmanship and influences from other regions, including Egypt and the Levant. 5. Colossal Lamassu statues. Gigantic winged bulls with human heads, known as Lamassu, stood as guardians at palace gates. These statues symbolized power and protection. 6. Royal tombs. Discovered in the 1980s, the tombs contained an astonishing array of gold jewelry, ornaments, and inscriptions belonging to Assyrian queens and royalty. Decline and rediscovery. 1. Destruction. In 612 BCE, the city was sacked by a coalition of Babylonians, Medes, and Scythians during the fall of the Assyrian Empire. 2. Rediscovery. The ruins were rediscovered in the mid-19th century by British archaeologist Austen Henry Layard. 2. His excavations brought many artifacts to international attention, some of which are now housed in museums worldwide. Modern challenges. 1. Damage. In 2015, parts of Nimrud were severely damaged by the extremist group ISIS, which destroyed many artifacts, statues, and structures as part of their campaign against pre-Islamic heritage. 2. Restoration efforts. Ongoing initiatives by the Iraqi government, UNESCO, and international organizations aim to document, conserve, and restore the site to preserve its legacy. Cultural significance. Nimrud exemplifies the artistic, architectural, and administrative achievements of the Assyrian Empire. Its monuments and artifacts continue to shed light on the complexities of ancient Mesopotamian civilization and its enduring influence on human history.